Hi guys, welcome back. Regrowth with me, Sid, and I haven't got a lot of things planned for today. Let me talk about tanks, and fish breeding tanks specifically. So, you recall we built this tank, and whatever fish we put in said, I want a bigger tank. So I built a bigger tank, and guess what? It still said it wanted a bigger tank. So I did a bit of Googling, and someone suggested in one of the posts I found that if it was non-square, it worked. Nope, that didn't work. I've even tried this above water, below water. I am a little bit stumped on mariculture tanks at the moment. So we're not doing them today. What we are going to do is we're going to deal with the 7 deadly sins, and this is a classic example of where copyright law means that I can't use that wonderful song by Iron Maiden just to introduce this one. But there you go. You can't have everything, can you? These are in because I needed snowballs. These have grown round again. These are not far off. Well, they're all bred, so I'll probably have a check of those a bit later on. But my first thing is I am going to need 14 diamonds. Now there's 8. So let's just go and get a few more. Diamond. Just give me a stack. I've got plenty. There's more. And we'll just put that back. And I actually only need 14 of those, so I'll stick 2 of those in the chest. And we're going to need to convert these to mana diamonds, because we're going to do a little bit of runic crafting. Yeah, so let's just... I know I could chuck them all in just in one go, but I don't know, there's something about doing it that way that's kind of nice. So, over here I have got my rune of air, I've got rune of summer, rune of fire, rune of water, rune of earth, rune of winter, rune of spring, rune of things. I've done all the runes. And we are doing these, the rune of lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy and pride. I feel sorry for sloths that they kind of got labelled with that one. So the rune of lust, 2 mana diamonds, rune of air, rune of summer. Rune of air, and a rune of summer. We'll pop back there, fire that up, and I need 14 of those, so not 14, I only need 7, don't I? That's fine. The 7 deadly sins, not 14. Oops. Alright, try again. So there's the rune of lust. Now the rune of gluttony is the same but fire and winter. So we need 2 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. Typical rune of winter was the one it wanted the most of, because that was the one that involves cake. And yeah, that will clear up that quest. Where are we? That will clear up not that one, this one here, and hopefully it opens up another quest. Does it unlock a quest? Doesn't say. Okay, we'll assume not. So rune of lust, rune of gluttony, what's next? The rune of greed, which is water and spring. Okay, spring and a water, 2 of those, and so after that one it's all pretty much the same. So I am going to run through these, get them made up, and as soon as that's done I will be right back with you. And there you go, 7 deadly sins, 7 ways to win, 7 holy paths to hell. And yes, I'm not singing it. So let's claim that reward. And the way the world works is, well, not complete, but it is at least done. Still haven't got that one. What's it? Arcanist is now 54, Geneticist 21. Yeah, we're getting there steadily. So we got that. We got a whole load of mana tablets. That's nice. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong essence, that can go back there, that can go back over there. I'll leave these in here. I'm not going to, I don't even know what we use half of these for. Things like the orchid, the real high tier stuff. Yeah. So in terms of plans for today, well, there's a few quests we can knock down, but I don't want to just concentrate purely on banging quests out of the way, because I've kind of done that the last couple of episodes, and yeah, it's, you know, it's not always the best thing to watch. Now, one thing I have been contemplating is the following. Let me come up on the roof. I'll need to analyse those. We're a bit cramped in this compound we've built. So what I am thinking is building a new wall system. I wonder whether I can do this. I normally fall off. There we go. Where is it? Is that zombie gone then? Oh, I don't know. There was a zombie there and now he's not. Yeah, so these things are... It's got a little bit in it. This one's full. And they're keeping up with that, absolutely no problem. But what I was thinking is coming maybe from about that point and going out and building a new wall over to, say, about there, and then coming along this way. Now, rather than just doing horrible wall, what I actually want to do is build the final wall, because I need an area for witchery. That's a given. I'm going to need areas for my livestock and other stuff, you know. It's just be able to expand this out a bit, really. So yeah, that was my plan, my thought for today. Now, in terms of materials, we haven't got a vast amount, but don't forget I'm hollowing out downstairs, so we are going to get more, and probably not going to build the entire wall today. But let me just get a few materials together. I don't know why I've got that. We'll take that bit of chiseled cobblestone and that bit of chiseled cobblestone, because they don't really want to be in there anyway. And we probably need to think about something like carpenter's blocks for use on it as well. And again, we've got loads and loads of wood, so that is not a major problem. So let me just head out there, have a quick reconnoitre around. Oh, we'll go that way, we'll go this way. Have a quick fertile around the place, you know, work out what we're going to do. And there is an aura node there, so we'll have to be a little bit careful. Right, where's my bag? Where's my baggie with the tools in? Rod of the land, because one thing is, this is not at the right height. This is the height level of my base, so this is probably where we want the height of the wall to go. And we're probably looking at, need to take this lot out. And what I need to think also about a killing system for mobs that hide under the wall, because at the moment, apart from spiders and creepers, anything hides under those fences, they are exposed to sunlight just like normal and will burn up. But obviously if I build a more permanent wall structure, then we won't have that feature, and I have got a nice plan for that. Whether it'll work or not is another matter, but I do have a plan, and having a plan is half the battle, do you not think? So that would continue all the way down to here, and the corner piece would go there, like so. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Watch where you're going, John. Oh, that scared me, that did. That could have been very nasty. Oh well, but it wasn't. So that, I suppose, is what really matters. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of preparation. I'm going to do a little bit of basic design work and see what we can come up with, and then we'll go over my ideas at the end of that. That probably is the best way to handle this. I love this thing, you know. Makes life so much easier. Yeah, so I'll see you in a little while. Okay, I've done one section of wall. We haven't done the defences yet, but there you go. What we're looking at, nothing overly fancy, but there is a nice overhang, stops the spiders coming in, and if we go around the top, you know, just usual crenellations. I did think about doing something much bigger and grander, but at the end of the day, I'm just using glowstone covers. Now we've got the glowstone seeds, we can actually start illuminating properly. I'm going to have a tower off of here somewhere just to kind of cap this off, and there'll be a tower in the corner, but I haven't decided on a design for that yet. It's going to take a while. Just to certainly say the least, it is going to take a while. So I am going to most likely try and get just down, maybe as far as opposite the towers there. This episode, I'll just do a little bit more. I've more or less run out of stone now, so and the sun's going down, so we really should go inside and hide a little bit. The other thing I need to do is set my mob killing system off growing. Yes, you heard me right, it's growing, and it is not punji sticks, because they are okay, but there's better toys to play with. And this particular toy we have to play with is something we were hunting for a while in Witchery, and it is ember moss, because this stuff spreads on the grass. So I am going to pop you down there. Yeah, you should be fine there. And I don't know whether I can bone meal that or not. Let's give it a try, shall we? Oh, no, we can't. Yeah, okay, right, fine. That was not the best idea that I've ever had. Okay. So we'll let that spread naturally. I suppose I could. I wonder if I put it under, because growth ticks would be helpful. Let me just take you and see whether you spread nicely under a water sprinkler system. But first, before we do that, let's sleep. Well, we'll actually do it first, we've got time. Now, if that spreads based on growth ticks, that should spread pretty quickly. So let us see what we see on that one. So yeah, but I'm happy enough with the wall design. As I say, it is not anything super duper special, but neither is it. Oh, these are probably at 10 now. These are probably getting on to 10. These have come to 10s all the way. Spiders, glowstone is there. We are getting the resources now. I'm not really seeing that spread. I'm going to leave it a while, see what happens. Yeah, so that's the wall. What I could do with doing is just getting my wall building materials out my inventory and somewhere safe while we just have a little fiddle-faddle with some other stuff. And I'm going to continue building that, you know, intermittently. It needs to be done sooner rather than later, but right now I would like to have a look at something else, because, you know, you can only build walls for so long. So yeah, just leave me a moment and I will be back with you once we're ready to progress with something else. Alright, first thing we're going to do is something we've not been able to do for a while, and that is it's a fairly quick win, if you like, and that is the void transport pipes, which should give us this one now, emerald, or I'm going to go with diamond. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Got that. Pick one. Oh, we got another one, have we? Better routing. You want stripes, diamond, and emerald. Alright, well, diamond. This one has been plaguing us since the word go, really, hasn't it? Diamond, transport pipe, 2 diamonds, and some glass. Easy. I'm going to guess the emerald one, therefore, if I can get a little bit of emerald. Just get 16 of them. I'm going to guess the emerald one is 2 emeralds and some glass. Would seem a reasonable guess, don't you think? So, diamond, emerald. Now, what's the last one we need? Stripes. What the hell? These pipes have changed so much since I last did anything with them. Stripes. Gold gear around an iron gear, around a stone gear, around a wooden gear. Okay, we can start off with the wooden gear. Have I got any logs pre-done? Not seeing any, apart from those which I'm not going to faff around with. There's got to be something there somewhere, but and you're probably screaming at the screen going, they're in front of you, you're blind. Yeah, but not a problem, because we can soon get... I need 2 of those, don't I? So... okay. And then some stone ones. They're easy enough. And then iron and gold. I'm short on gold. Let me go and cook some. Punk. I'm probably going to need some lava. If I remember rightly, that is 4 round an empty bucket. I really ought to just leave this a crafting bench set up with this around the oh, bum. I'll get there eventually. Did I pick the iron up? No. I'll go and get some iron while I'm doing this. Yeah, so we need to whack that in there. We need to fill that up, and we'll let that run for a little while, and what I will do is grab the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll get that, and then we'll grab the gold, and we should be good to make the last one of those pipes. And hopefully there's no more steps to that, because yeah. Ooh. Is it stainless? No, it's not. It's quite a cheap iron and will probably rust very quickly. So yeah, a little bit of gold. 1 block will do. I can then run the rest through manually later. This is just to get this quest done. And I better check how long I've been recording as well, because I've not really been keeping my eye on the clock. The bane of my existence, really, keeping my eye on the clock and keeping my eye on my rambling, which, as you probably noticed, is not so good. Right, show me what we got. Alright, we'll go for the diamond, because it really doesn't matter. We'll claim that reward. Oh, a touch of colour. Lazuli. diazuli and emzuli. I've never heard of these. These are all, what we got? Diazuli. I'm not seeing any of those in that lot. Emzuli. Emerald, lapis lazuli, and that. I'm not wasting my lapis at that stage, because I have plans for that lapis. So yeah, let me just empty this lot. Anything else? No. Right, gonna sleep, and I will be back once I've checked my recording time. I've got a couple other things I'd like to do. It's a little bit odds and endsy this episode, really, because I'm trying to get things done for the next one. So see you in a moment. Okay, good news. This stuff does spread, but that makes no difference whatsoever. I brought it out. I've managed to get a couple more, so we can use this to our advantage, along with, where are you? Dirt rod. So we've got the wall in. I've started going that way as well. Not finished going that way. I've only kind of got that far on the fancy stuff. But what we need to do then is put in a 2 wide, 2 deep trench. And for the time being, we'll just have a little hole here. And just to get this, it's going to look a little bit odd, but don't forget I'm going to kind of stick a tower or something on the end there, but I've just put up some glass covers there just so we can do this bit as well. So this is going to run all the way down. It's actually going to need to be 3 deep because I need to replace the bottom layer with dirt and then grass it over. And I've got a pasture seed to encourage that particular spread. Now there is a chance that there are some caves under here, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious in excavating. But if we get down to this far end, we can at least get the spread started. And this will go all the way around, but these ember moss are pretty good because they're self-spreading, self-perpetuating defences, I suppose, for want of a better word. So if we go down to this level, and as I say, I just need to make sure that I'm not dropping myself into a cave, and then we can pasture seed. In fact, I'm going to do that a little bit further along, just because the pasture seed has got, I think it's got a slightly larger area than that, and I don't want to waste. I use the word waste loosely because obviously the things, it's just some grass thrown in a maniple, so it's hardly, you know, there are children starving in Africa waste. It's just me being me. And what we'll do is we'll pasture seed here. Go on. So that gives us a nice little grass bed, and then we will place a couple of those down and we'll let them spread. And in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll continue emptying out this trench. And eventually this pit should be, this trench should be entirely lined with ember moss. And anything stupid enough to come in here is just going to burn. I do need to come up with what I'm going to do at the end there. I haven't quite decided, but sorry, pardon me. Whatever it is, it will be pretty damn wonderful, I'm sure. You're not on the surface, are you? No, you'd be attacking me by now if you were. So yeah, it's just a matter of doing that. And I will continue on here, and I'll be back with you once we've done this trench. And there you go. You can see it's already spreading. We've now got 3 down there. And that will spread, I think, fairly quickly. Now I may want to come in here at some point and replace this with stone or something, because that isn't the prettiest thing, but yeah, I think that will work pretty damn good. I'm just going to come in this way for now, because I can't be bothered to walk all the way around. And yeah, I think that will probably do us for this episode. I'm going to continue building the wall between episodes while I process the audio up and letting this spread, and let this grass spread this way, which hopefully it will do before long. It doesn't seem to be doing a particularly good job of spreading, but yeah, we'll get this wall done. As I say, there's towers to put in, the wall to go all the way down. I haven't quite decided how big I'm going to make this compound yet, because on that side of the build we've got more hilly terrain, which is going to be a bit more of a pain to do. So I may just join back up to this wall here. Can always expand it should we need to anyway. But yeah, that's starting to come along. The addition of glowstone is great. The other thing I want to do is start making some use of the downstairs space that I originally started digging as a witchery area as a farm, and get some of the basically I'm looking to put one of everything. Not like Noah, I'm just have one of every crop growing down here, because for the most part, most of the crops you don't need a huge amount of. You just come in here, okay, I need let me do, I need some red dye. Let's go and get my dye, harvest some dye seeds. I need some blue petals. Let's go and do my blue petal seeds, you know. And it's only one or two things like, you know, maybe diamonds and ender pearls, the stuff you're going to use a lot, that you're going to find you needing vast quantities of. And I don't want to use these torches. I want to come up with something using glowstone to illuminate all this as well, because torches are naff. But once we've got all these going, we need to have a floor underneath, which will just be this, and then we can get some, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, we're out of dirt. Irrigation going down here, get the plants going, get some illumination going, and hopefully the world will be a good and happy place. But yeah, so until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.